Welcome to SYSPRO Tips from Positive Vision. This video will show you how to export a security role in SYSPRO. You can use this process to make a backup role that you want to change, or you can create a copy that will be used as the basis to restore a role if there are unforeseen problems in the future. To get started with exporting a SYSPRO role, first go to the Administration tab. Then click Customization Management. Now you're going to select a role or all in the drop-down list. And then, once you've decided what you want to select, click the blue arrow, which is the Go button. This refreshes your screen. Now we're going to click the Export button. This is going to pop up the Export menu. The first thing we need to do is choose where we want to save the export, and we should make a note of that path and file name. You also want to make sure to choose a name that's meaningful, so when you go to restore it later, you know what you're actually looking at. I'm going to put it into my backup roles folder, and I'm going to call this Salesperson. And I'm going to click Select. Now we're going to choose if we want to email the export file. To do so, we would check this checkbox. I'm going to leave it unchecked for this example. Now we need to choose the options that we would like to include. We can choose to include the roles. We can choose to include keyword exclusions. We could also choose to include if there are operators related to the role or groups. These are optional, so I'm going to leave these unchecked for now. And then we need to go down and choose which roles we actually want involved in this export. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say Select None, and I want to go look for that Salesperson role. And check that box. Now keep in mind that if you export multiple roles at the same time, your import is going to have multiple roles bringing them back in all at the same time. I personally prefer to split them up into separate exports so I can pick and choose what I want to import without having to worry about unintentionally overwriting the other roles and settings in my system. Once you have the screen ready, go ahead and click the Export button. Keep in mind that if you've already used the file name on the screen, it is going to ask you if you want to overwrite it. Now typically it will close the selection screen and pop you back one window to show that you've successfully exported those settings. This may not always be the case if you select everything in the screen, as sometimes I've had it not close that screen. It's best to check the path you selected and confirm that your export file is actually there. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know if there are any tips that you would like us to record. If you would like to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel and blog. And if you ever need help, you can always reach us by phone or email at www.positivevision.biz. Thanks and have a great day.